Hello friends of Sunday Kehwa Sips. Thank you Mushtaq Bala and Kashmir Pen for this opportunity. Now I am back with a story of one of my favorite writers, Ray Bradbury, and you must have heard of him. I have read all his short stories, novels, novellas, and he was greatly influenced by Edgar Allan Poe, H.G. Wells, and all. And the story that I'm going to read today is There Will Come Soft Rains. And this happens to be one of my favorite short stories of his. So just listen to me, and I don't want to tell you anything more about him. You can Google him, you can find about him, and he has some wonderful quotes have been attributed to him about writing. So you just find out what Ray Bradbury has to say about writing, and he says that you should be in love with everything so that your love is poured in your writing. So here is a story, a short story that I am going to read out to you. There will come soft rains. In the living room, the voice clock sang tick-tock, 7 o'clock, time to get up, 7 o'clock, as if it were afraid that nobody would. The morning house lay empty. The clock ticked on, repeating and repeating its sounds into the emptiness. 7, 9, breakfast time, 7, 9, 7, 9. In the kitchen, the breakfast the stove gave a hissing sigh and ejected from its warm interior 8 pieces of perfectly browned toast, 8 eggs sunny side up, 16 slices of bacon, 2 coffees, and 2 cool glasses of milk. Today is August 4th, 2026. Today is August 4th, 2026, said a second voice from the kitchen ceiling. In the city of Allendale, California, it repeated the date 3 times for memory's sake. Today is Mr. Featherstone's birthday. Today is the anniversary of Tilita's marriage. Insurance is payable, as are the water, gas, and light bills. Somewhere in the walls, relays clicked, memory tapes glided under electric eyes. 8-1, tick-tock, 8-1 o'clock, 8-1 o'clock, off to school, off to work, run, 8-1. But no doors slammed, no carpets took the soiled tread of rubber heels. It was raining outside. The weather box on the front door sang quietly. Rain, rain, go away, umbrellas, raincoats for today. And the rain tapped on the empty house, echoing. Outside, the garage chimed and lifted its door to reveal the waiting car. After a long wait, the door swung open. At 8:30, the eggs were shriveled and the toast was like stone. An aluminium wedge scraped them into the sink, where hot water whirled them down a metal throat which digested and flushed them away to the distant sea. The dirty dishes were dropped into a hot washer and emerged twinkling dry. 9:15 sang the clock, time to clean, time to clean. Out of warrens in the wall, tiny robot mice darted. The rooms were acrawl with the small cleaning animals, ore, rubber, and metal. They thudded against chairs, whirling their mustached runners, kneading the rug nap, sucking gently at hidden dust. Then, like mysterious invaders, they popped into their burrows. Their pink electric eyes faded. The house was clean. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, the sun came out from behind the rain. The house stood alone in a city of rubble and then ashes. This was the one house left standing. At night, the ruined city gave off a radioactive glow, which could be seen for miles. 10:15, the garden sprinklers whirled up in golden founts, filling the soft morning air with scatterings of brightness. The water pelted window panes running down the charred west side where the house had been burned, evenly free of its white paint. The entire west face of the house was black, save for 5 places. Here, the silhouette in paint of a man mowing a lawn. Here, as in a photograph, a woman bent to pick flowers. Still farther over, the images burnt on wood in one titanic instant, a small boy, hands flung into the air, higher up, the image of a thrown ball, and opposite him a girl, hands raised to catch a ball, which never came down. And I don't have much time here, so I'll just finish with the last lines. The fire burst the house and let it slam flat down, puffing out skirts of spark and smoke. In the kitchen, an instant before the rain of fire and timber, the stove could be seen making breakfast at a very, very fast rate. 10 dozen eggs, 6 loaves of toast, 20 dozen bacon strips, which, eaten by fire, started the stove working again, hysterically hissing. The crash, the attic smashing into kitchen and parlor, the parlor into cellar, cellar into sub-cellar, deep freeze, armchair, film tape, circuits, beds, and all like skeletons thrown in a cluttered mound deep under. Smoke and silence, a great quantity of smoke. Dawn showed faintly in the east. Among the ruins, one wall stood alone. Within the wall, a last voice said, over and over again, even as the sun rose to shine upon the heaped rubble and steam. Today is August 5th, 2026. So thank you for listening to this story. I haven't narrated the entire story, so you get hold of Ray Bradbury and start reading his stories. You will just love them. And so thank you and bye for now, and toodaloo. See you next Sunday.